Oh, look, there's a Gumby. You know, the act of antiquing is actually pretty cool because it's amazing as you look here and you're fascinated about what you will find. It really does bring out an emotion in you. Well, one guy who's very emotional, he runs our city, it's Mayor Naheed Nenshi. I asked him that question. Does he ever antique?
No, I don't think I have.
Do you like artifacts? Do you like the...
Have you seen my council? I have to work with artifacts every
Oh,
day.
Mr. Mayor, I cannot believe you just said
Actually,
that.
that was the old council, wasn't it?
The new and improved one is just fantastic. Let's talk about council member. One of them, the passing of Jon Lord, which happened last week. A solemn moment here at City Hall, a solemn moment for Calgary as well.
Yeah, we lost 2 Ward 8 aldermen since our last council meeting. The great Barb Scott, and very unexpectedly and very suddenly, Jon Lord. Ironically, the last time I saw Jon was at the funeral for another council member, the great Alderman Sue Higgins. So I was very, very, very sad to hear of his passing. He was such a brilliant, irascible guy. I loved debating against him when we ran against one another for mayor, and I'm really going to miss him.
There is a memorial being set for Wednesday, I believe.
Yes, public memorial, Wednesday, 1 p.m., Central United Church, if I'm not mistaken, on 7th Avenue Southwest, right downtown.
When you, I'm sure you have a lot of fond memories of this gentleman. It was quite a shock to a lot of people. And when you think about all the accomplishments that this gentleman has done as well too, and a formidable opponent of yours at one time as well too. But still, it's just a sad moment for Calgary.
It really is. He was so darn smart and scared of nothing, and would be willing to bring up great ideas no matter where they came from. You know, he was a great environmentalist. He pushed the city towards energy efficiency. Yeah. He fought for small business. He could not be pegged down in ideological terms. Just a great public servant.
Mr. Mayor, there's been some, how do we say this, some grumblings or some changes, if you will, in Alberta politics. And a lot of folks are asking and pointing and saying, well, you know what, Mr. Nenshi, would this be something you might consider to get involved in provincial politics?
See, I was kind of hoping you would do it, because I feel like I'd look really good holding the blue mic.
Stop it.
Come on. Go Calgary.
Yeah,
I could do that.
You could, Mr. Mayor. But a lot of people are actually seriously looking your way.
You know, it's a real opportunity, I think, for people to think big about what is possible in this province. And, you know, I was always saying it'll be such a shame when we get down to handicapping odds of who's going to run for premier, and I see that that's precisely what people are doing now, which is really too bad. I think it's time to really have a big conversation about what's possible in Alberta and how could politics change. That said, you know, I've got a pretty big job.
There you go. You do, Mr. Mayor, and you have a lot of big supporters as well, too. Thank you, as always. More of Go Calgary coming up on Shaw. Antiquing.
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 I can't even say that word. Antiquing.